The truth is like kryptonite. I'm telling you, people do not want to hear the truth. So hang on, let me get this straight. So Big Lizzo is now fat shaming her dancers and sexually assaulting them.
The 35-year-old singer is widely known for her body-positive messaging, but she is now being sued by former dancers on claims of body shaming, among other accusations. 3 former dancers have filed a lawsuit against the singer accusing her of sexual, religious and racial harassment, disability discrimination, body shaming and creating a hostile work environment. The dancers accused Lizzo of remarking on one dancer's weight gain before berating and later firing them. 2 of the plaintiffs were eventually fired while the other resigned over the alleged behaviour. In one incident, one of the plaintiffs claimed she soiled herself after dancers were told to audition for their jobs again, leading to an excruciating 12-hour rehearsal in which she was too fearful to go to the bathroom in case she lost employment. The lawsuit also alleges that white managers from Lizzo's production company often accused the black members of the dance team of being lazy, unprofessional and having bad attitudes. To understand more about the lawsuit and the claims made, head to our website.
The longer I'm on this planet is the longer that I realize that hypocrisy is the way and the order of general life on this planet. I don't trust no one. I don't believe anyone. I believe half of what I see and probably 10% of what I hear. Because now that Lizzo's dancers have come out and they've basically said that she has forced them to touch naked people and fat shame them and all this kind of stuff, I'm sitting there thinking, hang on, wasn't Lizzo the one who told us that, you know, it's okay to be big? Isn't she like the woke queen right about now, and the equality queen, and everything's got to be, you know, consensual, etc. But now she's here forcing her dancers to basically touch other naked people, and I'm just like, you know what, I've never been a celebrity worshipper. I've never been somebody who hero worships celebrities, but we have so many people out there who worship celebrities, and I'm just like, listen, people really do forget that celebrities are real people. They forget that celebrities are actually just people. Just people. They're going through the same things that we go through. Yes, they have a bit more money, but they're just as flawed as other human beings. They're not less flawed than other human beings. They're just as flawed. So when this thing about Lizzo comes out and she's been doing all these things, I'm just like, what? This big one, Biggie, Miss Body Positive Queen, Miss, as we like to say in Jamaica, the Mampy one. Every week she's on, I've seen social media posts of her crying. She's always crying about something. Listen, those female tears nowadays, they don't mean nothing to me. Because we already know what happens with female tears if we look at Johnny Depp. We already knows what happens with female tears when we look at Benjamin Mendy. We know there used to be a time where a woman crying was a really big thing. A woman crying had a man like, oh my God, what's going on? It's something really bad must have happened. No, not in these days and times. You only gotta just cry and get attention. Ladies, I'm just letting you know, like, when I see the tears, I'm like, there used to be a time where I would have cared, but now it's got to the point where women are like, my dog stepped on a bee.
My dog stepped on a bee.
You see, the thing about Lizzo is Lizzo always set a bad example. And this is what people don't realize. And this is what women don't realize. She always set a bad example. So when people are surprised, I'm not. Because Lizzo was the one who told you that it was okay to be fat. It's not. It's unhealthy. Now, they call it body positivity. Lizzo had obese people on the front of magazines saying, I look good, I look sexy. No, you're fat. You're unhealthy. It's really that simple. Like, there's no there's no way in which to say it's okay to be unhealthy. It's not okay to be unhealthy. So Lizzo always had women making the wrong decisions. And like I said in my last video, since women got their independence, they have descended into chaos. They decided to make the most worst decisions. Up is down, left is right, black is white, men and women, all of these crazy ideas coming from the female brain. And I'm sitting here like a man like, what? So fat is good? What? So when was it okay to be fat? How is it okay to be fat? Doesn't matter. All of these upside down, topsy-turvy type decisions that you're making, fat is healthy, thin is bad. I'm like, yo, what happened here? How did we get to the point where everything that is actually good is bad and everything that is actually bad is good? Lizzo's decision making has always been topsy-turvy. She's a very big woman saying that it's okay to be big. And we know that it's not okay to be big. We know that it's unhealthy to be big. Doctors will tell you. But it's got to the point where even doctors are scared to say this, the normal stuff, because they don't want to be cancelled by the woke mob. The woke mob seem to have everyone at a grip, on this vice grip. Like, you can't say anything. Say one thing and we'll cancel you. Say one thing and that's it. Your life's over. And I'm just like, yo, man, I hate tyranny. I really hate tyranny. And so just because I am who I am, I'm just gonna go against the grain. Like, I just don't like tyranny. I don't like bullies. I don't like people bullying other people. I don't like people forcing other people to do other things. You know, everyone's allowed their opinion. Even if it differs from the other person, you're still allowed it. You don't have to go with somebody else's opinion, okay? You don't have to go with it. And so, you know what? When this Lizzo thing comes out, it doesn't surprise me. I'm not gonna lie. She's always been a bad decision maker. It's just that people have, you know, thought that she was some kind of good decision maker. But if we really analyze it, she told people it's okay to be fat. She's not a great decision maker. She's not really in touch with reality. When she's talking to her dancers, saying that it's bad for them to be fat, when she's fat, and then she's supposed to be telling them to touch up on these naked people. This woman's always been a bad decision maker. And that's what I've said to people. Just watch people's decisions. Just watch what decisions they make to kind of gauge whether or not you really want to be around them, or whether they're a good role model. Just look at their decisions. Look at what they look like. You know, see what's going on in their day-to-day life. I'm not saying that I'm perfect either. People might think I'm a bad role model, and that's cool. Do you know what I'm saying? But don't ever think that people aren't perfect. Don't ever think that people are perfect, because they're not, okay? And Lizzo is no exception. So if she has sexually assaulted people, I hope she receives the full extent of the law, okay? And yeah, folks, like, stop celebrity worshipping.